You know, a side who enjoys fighting in the midst of people will never understand the agony of fighting in a lonely place. I want you, Chief Obike, to go and mark it somewhere. Ultimately, you are going to be the one who will trigger the loneliness that will send you to depression.
And if you will listen to me, you fool, I will be there to remind you when the time comes. Idiot.
The throne, jealousy and envy in the midst. Yeah, who the cup of it, let him wear the crown. Let's end this fight and leave as one. Hanyepunofu, let us live together. Let's end the war and rise together. Oh, Hanyepuwande, let us live together. You are my brother, my sister. Let's end the war and rise together. The gods have chosen and their wisdom.
What do you want, my abroad, on a day as special as today?
Well, let me begin by letting you know a few things you do not already know about me. I am Chief Obike, Utotolo Dogunanjo Udene Bona, Kanka Beji Etinye Ezigbo Ego. Well, coming to your question, I want tomorrow's event to be a mere formality.
How?
Good question. Introduction of money. That's the part I've been waiting for. Name any amount you want and I will write a check in that regard for you. That's about it.
And what are you paying me for?
Well, the men of the ruling class of Igbo already promised me the kingship of this kingdom. This was as a result of the things that I did for Igbo in the past. And now that a king is about to emerge in this kingdom, I should be that king. I am here, therefore, to pay you handsomely so that you can key into the politics of the men of the ruling class.
I cannot key into the politics of your so-called men of the ruling class. Listen, hear this. What you are requesting for makes no sense to me.
Today, the family that will pioneer the affairs of this kingdom will emerge by your pronouncement. I, Chief Obike, the Ezunu of Igbo Ezunu, want you to pronounce my family and you will enjoy endless wealth in your life.
Is that the reason you adopted the title of Ezunu of Igbo Ezunu? Huh? The pronouncement will be made by the gods.
Have you seen a god before? The gods cannot come here to make pronouncement for us. They will do that through you because you are their mouthpiece. And that is why I am asking you to announce me.
Chief Obike, whatever you call yourself, the mouthpiece of the gods I am, no doubt about that. But what you are asking for is quite impossible. Impossible, and I cannot do that. I will never do that. I will not do that, I said.
You have already done that. It is my turn to be the king of this great kingdom, and no one will stop me, including you, no matter your relationship with the gods.
Listen, no mortal walks into this place to vomit any rubbish.
Declare my family the royal family tomorrow, or have me to contend with.
Even when a cause is laid for a debt to be paid, the weight cannot be seized for a debt to be appeased. Now leave my side. Leave my side before you start experiencing the wrath of the gods.
Experiencing what? You have tomorrow to do the needful, or war will start. I mean, war will open on Igbezuno. And let me tell you, that war will start here in your abode, and you're going to be the first victim. Deadlock. Man, don't worry, you are still on course.
So what did he say?
Well, he's bent on doing the will of the gods, even when I am certain he has not seen a god in his life.
Then offer him money. With money, a man's will can be changed, and that includes that of Anyefi with the chief priest.
I already gave him an open check and he said no.
So what else does he want?
Whatever it is, he has to say it now or forever remain silent. I don't care what he wants. Now listen, Aaron, you are aspiring to be the PA to the king-elect. If you can contribute to me, they say 2 heads are better than 1. Prove your head 1 or I'll cut it off. You see, we need to be at our best to get royalty for our family.
I know what is at stake and I will not disappoint you.
Exactly what I want to hear. Let's get out of here.
You're late. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Time is precious. Time is of the essence. In whatever you do, kindly endeavor to be time conscious.
Understood. My brother and my blood, I appreciate it.
Yesterday you were 7 minutes late. Today you're late.
Sema Njoki.
Wasa na mama, aki mimi sioni nikikuja.
Mbona?
Taki hizo maswali za Auntie Mary. Utolewa lini? Siendele kulea football team yake achana na maisha watu wengine.
Njoki acha nikupigie.
Mom, tunaweza ongea, niko na Airtel tubonge. Alafu ni Auntie Shiro napika. Mashakura, I can't. Kazi Magina yeye, yoshina na boyfriends tofauti uko na hairstyles funny. Kwa change nayo?
Njoki acha nikupigie.
Uncle John drama.
Nani anasema mimi iko drama?
Mom.
Njoki uko kwa loudspeaker.
Tumia Airtel Tubonge to make Airtel to Airtel calls bila charges like other networks for 2 bob a minute.
Si uniambie kuhusu hiyo Airtel Tubonge unashinda ukitaja.
Good morning.
Dad, vitamin B2 ni nini?
Vitamin B2 zinapatikana kwa Ilara Fresh Milk. Na unahitaji hizo vitamins kila siku kupata energy, yani
Mawowo ya kucheza, mawowo ya kuruka, mawowo ya kuswing, mawowo ya kudunk.
Mawowo.
Ilara Fresh Milk. Jijaze mawowo.
Again.
I'm sorry, like I said, it's not actually as if I don't understand what you are saying. It was just 7 minutes late to the time. But the issue is that I was actually the first person that came. When I got there was nobody. I was the first.
This is why we are always saying African time. Because as black people, we don't even value time. Have you ever had anybody say white man's time? No. In whatever we do, we must have to bear time consciousness in mind. Onwara, Biko, in whatever you do, try as much as possible to be time conscious. Look, if somebody says come by 10, 15 minutes to the time, try to be there. Just keep pacing about. Until the person opens the door and says, hey, come in. It shows you are time conscious. It will help you in the future.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Very well. Let's go.
What if the pronouncement does not favor me?
There will be no if. He must announce my family as the next royal family.
What if he fails?
Igbo will be ungovernable to whoever that emerges as the next king. I promise you that.
To what end?
It is my turn to be the king of this land, and I must be king.
I will advise you, forget about this.
Never, never. I have committed a lot of resources to make my kingship a reality, and I will stop at nothing until I become king.
He that makes a haste to prosper can hardly be innocent. Please tread with caution.
You just quoted the Bible and I laugh. David killed to be king. He committed a lot of atrocities. But finally, when he became king, God turned around and called him the man after his heart.
Wait, what exact point are you trying to make here?
Those who are determined to be great do not bother so much about due process. They grab it and run away with it. When I finally become the king, you will sit beside me as the next queen of this land. Let that be your obsession.
My son, you're welcome once again.
Thank you, Ma.
You said you want to discuss something with me.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Ma, it's all about Chikodi.
What about her?
She called me on the phone last week and told me that it's over between us.
Why?
She did not give me any reason.
And did you call her on phone to find out why she took such decision?
I tried to reach her, but she blocked my line.
Then send her a message on any of her social media handles.
I've tried everywhere, but she blocked me virtually everywhere.
This is serious.
Very serious. No, please, just help me talk to her.
Ndị boss na anaghị egbu anụ mbekwu edebe ụlọ na anụ ndị nze adịghị. You don't kill the tortoise and keep its meat overnight because the elders have no share in its meat. The gods have finally made a choice of the very family that will present the new king. On his lies the head that wears the crown. We know this. The moment this family is announced, I want all to cooperate. Let us give support as required by the gods. Let us not fight the family, because it could be the turn of your own family to present the next king. The gods have finally chosen the family of Ubadineze to be the next royal family.
Which means Otibo will be the king.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And the coronation will take place come the 4th Eke market day.
Is it not too sudden?
No one questions the gods. And the elders start making preparations towards the coronation.
All right. I have you where my daughter, why did you end the relationship with Simon?
Mom, I've not lied to you before, and I won't start now.
I know, and I appreciate that.
All of a sudden, he started talking about marriage, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready.
So, why are you not ready for marriage?
I'm still very young. I'm still very young to be tied to one man all in the name of marriage.
I don't understand. How do you mean?
I have my life to live, Mom. Places to explore. And that marriage will not allow me to explore life.
Okay, let me ask you. What do you stand to gain after all this your exploration?
Experience. You already know that experience is above education.
Exposure is above education, not experience. Do I still have a problem with that postulation?
But that's the truth.
Chikodili, let's deal with the subject matter. The best thing that can happen to any young girl is to marry at early stage. And as your mother, I will advise you to consider settling down with Simon. Alright?
Mom, I still have my life to live. I have my life to live. And until I fulfill that, I'm not ready to consider any marriage. I'm not ready.
From what you told me now, I sense partiality in the word of the chief priest. It's obvious he wants to favor the family of Otibo.
You are right.
And I know you will never let it happen.
But come here,
the chief priest we all know is a man of integrity. He cannot compromise such a sensitive issue.
It's very obvious that the chief priest has been compromised already.
My dear husband, I suggest you respect the will of the gods. Let it go.
I can only respect the will of the gods if I am convinced there is no atom of partiality in the pronouncement.
And how are you going to find out?
Like you've forgotten who your husband is. I am Chief Obidike. Otutotolo dogu na njọ udene gbọ na nkanka akpa eji etinye ezigbo ego. The no-nonsense man of Igbo, I will always find my way. Aaron, I will be inside.
I'll be on my way now.
Honestly, Father, you need to convince me that you and your brother and said Otibo didn't just make up this.
Another, how can we make it up? I am actually certain that by now the news must have broken on all the platforms that are connected to Ibezu. The chief priest named our family as the providers of the next king. And that simply means my brother Otibo is the next king of Ibezu.
So, Father, wait. Does it mean when he becomes the king, I can be addressed as the princess?
Well, as a daughter of Obadeneze family, once Otibo becomes the king, you are royalty. So if you will decide to call yourself the princess, nobody will have a problem with that.
Okay, so can I tell my brother to organize a party just to celebrate this?
I don't have a problem with how you and your brother decide. Go ahead and organize a party. I don't have a problem with that.
Thank you, Daddy. Bye-bye.
Worrying all day will not solve this problem. If it is the will of the gods for you to become king, the chief priest would have announced you as the incoming.
I will not have this discussion with you.
You are my husband. Your problem is my own problem.
Not as far as this problem is concerned.
There is no exemption to what we share as man and wife. If you will listen to me, I will advise you, let this go.
Come to think of it, does it mean you don't know who your husband is? I will be the king and no one will stop me.
Even when you are not the chosen one?
What the chief priest has done is a mere formality. The real deal is me becoming king, and you will see that happen.
How will you do that, Chief Odike? Are you going to impose yourself on the people?
I have done worse things than that, and well, if that becomes the last option, I will not have any other alternative than to repeat what I've been doing.
What kind of king do you intend to be? A king the people do not approve of his leadership. Chief Odike, you are a blessed man. Why do you want to become king?
Best known to me. Are you satisfied?
From your body language, you have no concrete reason to become the king.
Well, you're entitled to your own opinion. I won't have this argument further with you. As a matter of fact, you have to stand by me as my wife. And that will serve as inspiration to achieve my dreams.
I'm going to be very brief so that people can go back to what you've been doing before you were called out. As you all know, the gods have chosen me to be the Igwe of this community. It's a fine responsibility. As someone who was born into a big Obi, I know what it means to be king. I know the demands. I know the challenges. I have spoken to myself. I have analyzed the situation, and I have come to realize that I don't have the strength for that responsibility now. There are challenges that attend kingship. A man who is young and strong should actually handle that responsibility, not somebody my age. So I decided that my brother Honora here will be king in my place.
Hey, man,
I have not landed yet.
But now you have landed.
Shut up! Honora, prepare to be king.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You cannot go now.
Is that to you?
Yeah, what's the problem?
I want to believe that what you said in the living room was a joke. And you didn't mean it.
I don't joke with serious issues. You know that.
Well, I said it's a joke because I can't believe that you want to deprive me the privilege of becoming the next queen of our land. Please, my husband, I want you to go back to Honora and his wife and tell them that you did not mean what you said to them about him becoming the next king of our land.
I want to sleep. Please leave me alone. Hey, come on. Okay.
Obim, I want to get it clear. And you're going to clear my doubts on this.
Clear your doubt on what?
Did Nze, your elder brother, meant what he said moments ago?
You sound as if you don't know my brother Nzotibo very well. He is an Nze by every definition of that word. A man of his word. He has already said it, and I'm telling you that he meant exactly what he said.
Wait. That means you're going to be the next king of this land.
Absolutely, yes.
And that also means that I will become the next queen of this land.
That is what it is.
Wow! I never saw it coming.
But honestly, in the midst of the excitement, I am worried.
About what?
I am curious as to the reason my elder brother, who has been offered the position of kingship, will decide not to become king and relinquish that position to me.
Obim, that should be the least of your worries. He has positioned you to be the next king of this land. All you should be thinking right now is how to become the king. That's all.
My love, there is more to this than ordinary eyes can see.
There is nothing to it. This calls for celebration. Let me get a bottle of wine. Obim, I'm so excited. Excuse me. Chief, your food is almost ready. Where are you going to with your bag?
I feel defeated. I feel less a man.
You shouldn't feel that way. From what we both know, Nze Otiwe will not last more than 10 years as a king before he joined his ancestors. And when that time comes, you could become the next king.
The kingship now resides in his family. And don't forget that 3 of his sons are abroad. By the time he comes to the end of his reign, I'm afraid the eldest one may come back and decide to continue from where his father stopped.
Are you giving up on your dream of becoming the next king?
I don't want to continue with this argument.
Maybe you should step back and support Mr. Otuwe as the king.
Dear Lisa, we're doing an ML campaign later. Huh? I am beginning to suspect you. Well, you know I won't do such a thing.
So nacheki bro, nacheki veemini na madom. Mimi hakuna dem anaweza nilemea kuingiza box.
Mambo yako si mbaya.
Pesa iko.
Kuna kadem kengine hapa yesto. Kanajifanyanga sukari.
Ako wapi?
Wallahi, kachati hivi.
Mlete. Mlete.
Cheki. Ndio wako.
Ndio huyu?
Huyu.
Twende nikushow.
You know it's Benzi again. Excuse me little empress, nimekuwa nikikucheki for a really long time. Umenimpress, nataka nikuoneshe run, nina pesa uta have a good time.
Excuse me, sina interest, naomba unipishe, nisipoteze your time. With respect, naenda zangu kesha, na nimechelewa sina time.
Ona sasa maringo, I promise I'm single. Twende tukapop champagne, gari ukitaka zipo. Usidanganywe na kimo, pesa zangu long kama train.
Sina haja na limo, dunia ini mapito, nafuata wangu wito, sina maringo. I'm simple, mina Mungu wangu full stop.
She's a church girl,
he's a bad boy.
She's a church girl,
he's a playboy too.
She's a church girl,
he's a bad boy.
She's a church girl,
he's a playboy too.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
he's a bad boy.
Tangu si tukutane, nimekuwa kama chizi, thinking a lot about you, neza kuita afande. Ile tu umenishika girl, umenikwachu.
Kaka, kwangu ni kama unafanya uvuvi kwa nchi kavu. Nimeokoka, mwili wangu ni hekalu, neza kuwaombea tu.
Mambo ya maombi weka kando, nini unataka nipe mfano?
Sioni kama unaweza kunihando, manake wokovu ndio mwanzo.
Haya basi tufanye mipango, twende date tunieleze mambo.
Kwanza kiburi utaweka kando, ndipo sasa tuanze mipango.
Basi tupatane Friday,
kesha iko Friday.
Okay, let's make it Saturday.
Bible study huwa that day.
What about on a Sunday?
No, Jumapili huwa church day.
Basi lini tupatane?
Pengine uje nami kanisani.
No, she's a church girl,
he's a bad boy.
She's a church girl,
he's a playboy too.
She's a church girl,
he's a bad boy.
She's a church girl,
he's a playboy too.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
he's a bad boy.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
bad boy.
Church girl,
he's a bad boy.
any workplace can spark a hassle. But C2 reminds us daily to be a better you and come through with C2. C2, cool and clean.
Pasamis, DJ Pasamis. This is DJ Pasamis, the Blaze Fire. Pasamis.
Lina bana lina taiti, sijawahi pata penzi la hivi. Hii kitu kutoka sio rahisi, hata kuzama pia sio rahisi. Nahisi nimekolea sana, kweli hivi sio kawaida. Maana wewe hujaachia mwanya, umeniteka umeniba. Oh, oh. Ndoto